Well, now to our abysmal snowpack. And if you're feeling the winter blues because of the lack of white stuff on the mountains, you're probably not alone. Our Kate Gardner checked in to see how this lack of snow compares to past years. Kate?
No snow in the valleys, little snow on the mountains. Things are not looking good right now. In fact, the statewide snowpack is currently in the bottom 2 percentile for this time of year. But there is some good news. That wet October we had helped boost soil moisture levels in the mountains, which in turn could help improve runoff in the spring.
The snowpack is terrible right now.
That's Utah Snow Survey Supervisor Jordan Clayton.
We've only had worse conditions than this 2% of the time, and that's not the kind of neighborhood we want to live in.
He explains what would need to happen to change that.
It may not feel like it, but we're still early in the snowpack season. And if we could just get the storms to pick up, it would take really 2 large statewide storms to get us back to normal for this time of year.
But what would make a large statewide storm?
I'm talking about dumping an inch or more of water equivalent in our snowpack, really in a large region of the state, if not throughout the state. And it doesn't look like anything like that is in our forecast.
This is important, he says, because 95% of the state's water comes from the snowpack.
So if we're getting a little bit of rain during the winter, a little bit of rain in the spring, and we don't get that really large pulse of water that you would normally get when all that snow melts at once, it doesn't make it as efficiently downstream.
That means less water in the reservoirs in the spring. So, how are they faring now?
We're at about 72%, which is above the median. The median's 56%. So we're not doing too bad.
Drought coordinator Laura Haskell says while that's good, it needs to be broken down.
You see that the larger reservoirs, Deer Creek, Strawberry, Jordanelle, are a lot more full, and then some of the smaller reservoirs are struggling.
And that's not great for the communities that rely on those smaller reservoirs. But while snowpack is low, mountain soil moisture levels are above average, which could help when spring comes round.
It's almost like a sponge. And so if we already have the soil wet, we won't lose water to that dry sponge underneath. It's a nice wet sponge, and the water will run off more into our reservoirs.
But the bottom line, Utah needs snow. In Salt Lake City, Kate Garner, ABC4 News.